An image of a black hole will provide a new way to test Einstein's most extreme theoretical predictions.
Einstein's equations show us that if you spend an hour or two at the edge of a black hole and then come back to Earth, for instance, Earth might have aged 10,000 or 1,000,000 or 1,000,000,000 years. So when we are observing the event horizon of a black hole, we are observing what really can be characterized as a time machine.
Yet despite Einstein's equations, even he didn't think that black holes could exist. He didn't believe there was a way they could ever form.
That's a sensible objection that Einstein had. I mean, after all, it'd be very, very, very hard to do to crush all the mass of something to a point. Einstein naturally and reasonably assumed that matter just wouldn't allow itself to be compacted that much.
But evidence of a mechanism has been growing. Scientists now believe a black hole is the corpse of a giant star that's gone supernova. Deep inside the debris, the surviving core collapses to an infinitely small point. This is called the singularity. Its intense gravity warps space and time so severely that nothing can escape, forming the black hole's event horizon.
It's possible that black holes are ultimately a figment of the mathematical equations that Einstein gave us, but how better to begin to push this understanding than to look and see what's actually out there? And that's the promise of the Event Horizon Telescope.
A picture will test one of the most treasured theories in science: Einstein's theory of general relativity. His theory says that mass curves the fabric of space and time, creating an effect that we call gravity.
Einstein's theory of relativistic gravity, that is what lays the foundations that sets all of our understanding. Step one is just, did Einstein get it right? Is there some detail that's been overlooked?
For 100 years, Einstein's theory has passed every test, but nobody has ever seen its most extreme prediction.
How wonderful would it be if the Event Horizon Telescope shows us that in extreme realms, Einstein is not completely right? It will be one of the most thrilling discoveries of our age, as we will then leapfrog forward in our grasp of how the universe works.
A challenge to Einstein's theory and a new era of astronomy rests on the success of the Event Horizon.